Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I mean. So I came on today because I was kind of forced to come on. That I needed to come on here and let you guys know what I've learned in the last year of my life. And as well give you guys a chance to ask a few. Um, I think this will be fun. Something I have never tried before. I usually just go ahead and read. But today, I think I want to give my fans and audiences and friends an opportunity to pick a deck. I smoke Black and Miles, but I do not. I don't like to smoke on camera, so I will lean forward. However, I do smoke Black and Miles, so it helps me calm. I don't even know what it is, but it does it for me. So anyway, I would like to open up a Q&A. I have one viewer right now. Please feel free at this moment at 2:45 a.m., which I should not be on right now. I should be finishing what I got to do. But I'm up this morning to let you guys know what I learned this week for the most part. And what I do every day, a week, I've learned that how to understand and read tarot. I've learned that in the last year, I want to say. But how to understand it for me, I've learned in the last week. I've learned that tarot is something you can't force, you can't stop, you can't produce. It just is what it is. Yesterday morning, I tried to change my cards 4 times. I shuffled like 10 times and still the same card came out. So you cannot change it. It is what it is. What I've also learned that is that able to predict the future. Some are able to. We're all out there. Everybody does their own thing. However, I also learned that true divinity is knowing that being divine is walking in your own 2 feet. True divinity, true acceptance, true, when they say release, it's mostly inner release. They don't really want you to fix the other person. That's not the intention. You know, your spirit guides, Michael, your angels, God, they don't want you to change. What they want you to do is follow your path in which has been chosen for you. You can't change the past. But what God really wants you to do is stay in your present. So presently, I would say that if you are wondering how to understand what's being presented to you within the cards, the best way I've learned to understand it is that the best way to read them is to not read them. Present and future. Honestly, want to pick a card. Wow, I said 8 cards. 3. I have the Queen of Coins. I have the Page of Coins. And I've got the 8 of Coins. Page of Coins. Queen of Coins. I can read them in order for you. Queen of Coins. Page of Coins. Yes. So what I'm telling you, I'm sorry, the 9 of Coins. 9 of Coins. Wish fulfillment. What I really noticed about this card is the bird, which is messages of wish fulfillment. expect change in your life at this moment. If you're in this coins mindset, your wish fulfillment might have you in a minimalist mindset, which you really don't want to do, because no person is minimal. No person, you should never think of yourself that way. But that's also past energy. Let's start with in one card. Oh man, it's like I can't keep the card tonight. Words and swords in your present energy. The reason I read for Sagittarius is because I'm a Sagittarius. In my tropical. Otherwise, I'm very watery, which is very emotional, which I read well from the emotions of the card, and that's how I read. So, Four of Coins. That's why I only read uprights, because I don't read like normal readers. This is the thing. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. It's the swords out of your back. It's time to not be frustrated, angry, upset. And of amazing minds. Not of swords. I'm so bad. Why today? Not of swords. I'm kind of reading for all of us. I wouldn't say I necessarily have a lot of this going on. I may a little bit, but I'm glad to be reading, because it's been a while and my energy's been upset because of the COVID-19. Please, everyone out there, please, I hope you guys are being safe. I hope you guys are wearing masks, and in some places wearing gloves, especially in high traffic areas. I do wish, wow, the lovers already turned over. So the Knight of Swords, the lovers, as your future energy, Sagittarians, and this flew out as well. I don't know why I need to probably shuffle over my desk. Six of Coins. Right now, I see from the cards, cutting something. The Knight of Swords has, I have to say, I've heard readers read about it all the time. I learned through clairaudience a lot of the time. And the Knight of Swords has a lot of different meanings, but the Knight of Swords and the lovers and the Six of Coins, to me, reads as balancing out the scales in a love situation that you may have had conflict in. That's what that speaks on. But at the end of the day, your last card is the Six of Coins, which is the balancing of scales, and the Queen of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands is somebody that is nurturing and beautiful and confident. Queen of Wands reverse is somebody that is very vindictive, and you may be, having to fight with this person all the time, deal with attitudes. But the Queen of Wands upright is someone who is very nurturing, protective, loving, but she can also cut something out. Queen of Wands with the Two of Cups. Let's pick one more. I'm gonna let you guys get on this card because you guys to see what's going on here. Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. Clarifying. By the end of the day, we want to know, right, going within, what is going on right now? Sagittarians, are your minds everywhere? I'm going to tell you what my Ace of Cups has been. Listen to some chakra music. Close your eyes for a moment. Every time you feel the car, even one direction you don't even want it to go to, turn on something you love and remember why you love it, like your favorite song and how you know every verse. Or, pull out your favorite book and read your favorite part of that book. Mindset is about it. It is changing your focus on where you're putting your energy. How about that? Your good energy goes to good stuff. Your bad energy goes to bad stuff. Be with yourself, because it's really important to be with yourself. See? Really important to be with yourself for your 10 of cups. Very important. Because without loving self, there's no love at all. I don't care how many times, how many hearts you put around someone else's name. All it brings is wands and trouble. You understand? Ladies and gentlemen, love yourself. Creators, we're trying to have the world, we're trying to have everything our hearts desires. But if you keep traveling yourself down the same road, you'll end up with problems. But you lay down your wand. Lay down your wands. Look at all these wands behind this guy. I always say that because this is one of those cards that I love the most, which is laying down your burden and saying, God, and whichever direction you choose for me, I'm going to lay down and kneel upon you and pray. And that's what this card means to me, especially these three cards combined. No, I'm not a typical reader, but the world, the Five of Wands, strife, all the way to the Nine of Wands, which is laying down your burdens. Somebody's gonna stop with the BS. Sagittarius, it looks like it's you, us. We're not doing it anymore. We're laying down the burdens, whatever that means. Sometimes laying down your burdens is just like saying, okay, that's fine. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. That's perfectly fine. We are on the QnA, however, and I'm hoping I have this thing set right. Man, I've been missing all the questions. Can I ask the questions? Did Yolanda Brown leave already? I missed all the questions from the live chat going, wow. Sorry I missed those, guys. I'm down with it. And if you do want to ask a question, go ahead and feel free to ask a question. Seven of Cups. And I want to clarify that before I speak on it because, I just got to clarify on that. It's not like it's not plain as day, but I don't want to read one card and not read the other. Love and marriage. The Empress. The Empress. Oh, man. Seven of Cups. All your options and things you have going on in your life. I kind of notice here that only one or two of these cups are representative of negative things that you could do for yourself, especially with the Empress, with the pregnancy of, or the birth of a new idea. Some of you are pregnant. I just want to say that. Empress also represents some people are on their rag around this time. With the Ten of Cups coming out, with the Hermit, with the ideas are coming up, going within to determine what it is that you really want. Five of Swords. I haven't met it yet. I'm going to read one more card from this deck. And then I'm going to put this all together in one. I said that. Spirit had something else in mind. So here it is. They all flipped upside down on the floor, and here is my right side up. So we have the 9 of Swords, we have the 7 of Swords, and we have the 4 of Swords. I believe that in order to get to where you want to be, you need to. I believe dark sides are all positive because I believe that when you go through something, if you go to a more understanding, upstanding person, it starts through what you present. Self. I'm not saying the self, there's somebody for everybody. Self is good, but you have to get yourself out of this energy. As soon as you get out of this energy, you will understand self. But in order to get out of it, you have to go through it. We all have to go through it, especially with this not a Swords energy. We all have to go through it, especially I'm feeling like I'm just going through it probably whenever Spirit and God tells me I'm going to be done. I'm going to please bless me. Anyway, honestly, I'm just happy to be back. Took me a while to get here because I've been dealing with a lot of self. But I wanted to talk about our maps and energies. So I'm pulling 3 cards. Where self is going, where self is coming from, and where self should head. Where is self going? Where is self going? Spirits, guides, ancestors. Where is self going? Where is self going? Whoa. Okay, you got 2 at a time at least. Coming apart. So you and the person you are thinking about feeling like feeling is a doubt. Apart, movement, spiritual place. Oh myself. Maybe sometimes when people leave your life, you should understand that even though it hurts and you may be crying, it's difficult. We all go through that when you lose someone. But the understanding that God did it for you, say how many readings you watch a day, God does things for you, not to you. He will forever love his children. And so when he does not agree with the connection, regardless of its dynamic, he will not allow it. If it's meant for you, it will be for you. No one can take what's meant for you sent by God. So I think that really is like the gist of what best you can be, because you, the unicorn in this picture, are more colorful than even the clouds in the sky. And even you admiring those clouds in the sky and that beautiful horse, which we are Sagittarius, showing up in our own reading. You admiring this horse, the colors, what it represents, shows that you are the beauty in the sky. You are what God created. This horse is not a black horse, a pink horse, yellow horse, green horse. This is a horse of many colors, which means you are a horse of many standards, of many colors, of high honor. You change, you form, you create, you recreate. Just continue to be the horse, because the horse is one of the most, let me put it like this. There's been horses since the beginning of time. All I have to say about that is and still to this day. They may have not been around since the crocodiles, but they've been around for as long as we could have them. So you be around as long as you could have yourself. Okay? And I think that's the gist of what everything you having questions about, all of it follow. Right? And tell what to do. I try about my energy because I can quickly pick up people's energy negatively and it can come out badly. Take the next step now. Weren't we just talking about this? And these are your other two cards that fell. I'm gonna put it back here. We were just talking about take the next step now. I said sometimes you don't need a partner to do what you have to do, right? Take the next step now. Make the right decisions for self. Because God made you. He didn't make the person you're with for you. He made you for you. Can I make that any clearer? Wow. And it's time to take care of your body, your health, your heart. I'm sorry, can I make it? The lighting in here is so horrible. But, I mean, it's a new place. Anyway, I'll figure something out and the camera situation. But for right now, I got to work with what I got to work with. I'm sorry the camera's bad. I'm sorry. In this box. And then I will answer that. An answer for that, actually, if you don't want to be called names. Because God says, do unto others as you would have done unto you. So regardless of what they are or how they feel or whom, what their opinions are, what they do, right is wrong is wrong. And if you're wrong for considering him a bigot, then you're wrong for that. However, if someone's coming at you in this manner, you always show respect as a godlike person, and you don't address people in an angry way whatsoever, because karma comes along with that, and God has a way of really showing you did him wrong. And I'm just letting you know, when you go, you have free will to do what you want, call people what you want, say what you want, but you don't really want to even be looked at, especially in the world today right now with what's going on, addressing anyone in a negative connotation whatsoever or having a negative opinion of another person, especially right now since we're all fighting for each other. Let's get to the real deal. Are you wearing masks? Are you wearing gloves? Are you doing your part in the world? Are you going to work? Do you love your family? Do you love your children? Are you taking care of them? Don't spend time calling other people names when you're all on your own path and journey. That's wasting God's time, and he sure does not like that. Just want to say that. God gave you the day and the breath you woke up with. You gonna waste it calling people names? If that's the path you want to take, that's on you. Look, I just said that. I keep healthcare. You got to out of your mouth. Really? Like, really? I can't even. Grief work. Why would you waste your time calling people names? I don't even understand that. Maybe you need to work on yourself, eh? Look at that. Self-care. I didn't even, what? That's why I say I'm a very accurate reader. I know what needs to be done. And we ain't gonna die tomorrow. And especially since my chat is an 18-year or older chat, I have not heard a grown-up use that word or even ask what it means before. I think it's very disrespectful to come into a chat you weren't invited to. That's what I'm saying. Because this is for adults who can see people smoke cigarettes without calling their mama about it. Okay? Because ain't nobody trying to play the fool in here. Okay. I want to do one other thing. And I usually, you know what? And I'm going to tell you the truth about me. Romance angels. Romance can be split and interpreted in any area of your life. And most people think just because the love this, look, 3313, just because the love this and the love that word comes out, that means that all of a sudden you're going to have to do what you want to love. Sometimes it's not, you should go get back with this person. Maybe you should get back with yourself and realize you love yourself more than the way that person is treating you that you're seeking after. If you honestly, the that's devil energy. Don't feed yourself bad energy. Love yourself enough to know that if there's enough doubt for you to question it, maybe there's a reason why you think the way you think. However, it's not that I don't believe in love. I do. I very much do. I believe in love, marriage, kids, family. Yes, I do. I'm very much a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in everything. And I believe, just like the rest of the world, God made me, heard me. Whatever I am, whoever I am, however I choose to be, whatever I associate as, whatever the color of my skin, the color of my eyes, God made me. And so, the way I feel about it, when God wants me to, He'll change me. If He doesn't, I guess we really don't have anything to talk about. This is a Sagittarius reading. That is so Sagittarius for me to just say what the hell ever comes off my dome. But look, I'm trying to tell you the information I'm telling you is true and clear. I mean, some people may not like stand up for yourself, do what you have to do for yourself, don't act selfish, don't be unkind. Some people don't like that because it sounds crazy. But the more you're that way with yourself, the more you're that way with others, the more peace you have in your own home, the more you will start cleaning your home, checking out those little spots you said you were going to wipe down baseboards, fixing the garbage disposal, taking out the trash every day, those kind of things. So let me just say, love. Tarot of the heart. Let's see what it has to say for us today. Us Sagittarians. I really wish I could mix Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, like right now, but I already wrote the headline. Because when I read for all three of them, it's like it's a collective energy. I mean, when I read for all three of them, it comes out the same as if it was collective. Let me put it like that. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for the words. Hangman. Maybe that was what exactly my brain was doing right now. Okay, the hangman energy. I think that Sagittarians, we pull one more card. Because all I can see is the Empress. I don't read reversals because of the way I read. I read. One more time. Hangman, the Empress, and the Hermit. Sagittarius, once again, because we got all three of these cards, we are going within for real. We're becoming our higher selves. We're listening to our intuition and our mind. We're being sharp about it. Our minds, our decisions, our choices, our abilities. Because you know Sagittarius have abilities. Okay? So, what I said, what you know, the Emperor, all about what you know. Taking charge of your life, what you do, what you say, how you present yourself. You're changing everything in your hermit mode. Nobody even hardly knows about it, probably. That's what I'm going through. I know I'm in school. Half the people don't even know I'm in school. I'm working. Half the people don't even know. But you know what? I love it because I'm doing it for me. You don't need to know. It's not about being private. It's about doing what I want, the chariot. Being the person that I want to be and going after it. There's a yin and the yang, the chariot. You could be dealing with a bad love situation that you're trying to get out of or unhung to or clung to or just misunderstood. Maybe you're trying to get Emperor and the chariot knowledge of what's really going on with you from one place, one brain to another. Empress, which is all like, these are mind cards and movement. The Emperor is higher knowledge, mind cards, and movement. So maybe you're changing your mind about something from the Hangman. Oh my God, why am I getting this? The Hangman situation, you're having all this mental time, relaxation, clarity. You're coming to an understanding, and whatever understanding you're coming to, that's exactly where you're going. You're headed with, you're going to stick with the chariot. I can't even say it enough. If you're wasting your time, you're wasting your time. Because we all know on Sagittarius is fine. So get out there. You don't even have to put on your best because that's all we do. You just do you. You know what I'm saying? Now, not to say I hate when my cards go fall on the ground. I hate that. Anywho, we're going to do us, aren't we? Ladies, gentlemen, we're making our own decisions. One person, each card. This is about self-love and a decision between the two of you. You're going to love yourself or love somebody else. We all know. We the Empress. We love ourselves first. Love yourself first. Right? Be the Emperor. Love yourself first. Not to lie, it just comes to me. I don't even got to touch the card. It's like I could just read it without even error. Love yourself first. You are guided. The wheel of fortune is turning for you, Sagittarians. Don't doubt us. Man, doubt is a state of mind, and that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. Doubt is a state of mind. High Priestess, the truest words I ever spoke. Heard me? Doubt is a state of mind. Real. B. Look how it even came out. I can pick it up as it came out. Your own kingdom and rule your own self. Become the emperor of your own destiny. Then take action to it, because we all know the chariot is movement. You can go the black way or the white way. And I don't mean that racially. I mean that as in there's a yin and a yang to everything. You can be on the black side with the white dot or with the black dot. Which one you want to be? You know what I'm saying? When you figure that out and understand you are divinely guided, each step that you take, that's when your will will turn. Will will turn. Then you will be the conqueror of your own destiny. That's all I gotta say. You will learn the knowledge that you need. Because with the high priest comes divine knowledge, divine wisdom, and strength. Why is these cards like reading me? Look, don't ever think you're alone, because you can't be alone at all. We just don't do that. But what I can say is, when we're for you, we're for you. But when we're against you, we will. If you act, we will do the fool. We will be the fool. You will either change or we're going to find us a new beginning. How about that today? So, And maybe we're changing our dang self. It could be vice versa, because I'm doing a little bit of both. I'm changing me. I'm changing my surroundings. I'm changing the things that I do, what I find valuable, whom I want in my life, whom I want to stay in my life, if they're even worthy of my attention, than to spend 89 hours with somebody that just is not for me. So I love you, but I can love you from afar. Love you. So I'm gonna love myself first, though. So I have no lies. High priestess at the bottom of high priest at the bottom of the deck. I have no lies. No lies. I'm a Sagittarian. I don't even know how to lie. It just come out of my mouth before I even realize it sometimes, you know? I think that's the beauty of being clairaudient, clairvoyant, and knowing that this silence that I've had since I decided to change. That's right. New beginnings, new. Why did I say these cards keep coming out like this? New beginnings. And you know what? I believe that the change. I'd be in silence and hear about you. I'm just playing. That was a bad joke. But for real, I ain't gonna lie, truth though. For real. Like, for real. If you think about it, if you just dropped that thing that's in your ear, hey, tell me as a Sagittarius, you would not be able to forget it even happened and on to the next tomorrow. I'm sorry. Please don't tell us about ourselves. But it's not about that, because we're loyal and we can't just drop people. My flaw too. However, I'm gonna climb this mountain today, right? Shoot. I think it's somebody, you know. So, get your world, because guess what? You are the center of all this. I want to say we are one of the most loved signs in the zodiac. Even non-Sagittarius watch Sagittarius videos. That's all I gotta say. That's their hidden truth. Truth. They all want me and they all want you. The magician manifest. I don't know why it comes out like that for me. Y'all want to see it one more time? It's like a magic trick. I don't know why. I don't know why it comes out like that. Hold on. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So I start telling a story. And I start with one card. And I don't know why it works out this way, but I start with one card. And for some reason, as I tell the story, it's like I can see it in my mind before I actually tell it. And then when I tell it, then the card comes out to let you know it's confirmation and not necessarily something I'm just speaking. That's how my gift works. Don't know why it works that way, but it does. So, point is, past, present, future energy. Okay? I don't know what it is. I say that it could be that whole spread could have been yesterday's energy, today's past, present, past, present. Mine is today. I'm cutting it all out, the wham bam and the thank you, ma'am. Shoot, you have to earn it, deserve it, and love it first. Because I value me now. You know what I'm saying? Went through my dark night, came through the dark days. Now I'm ready to go out and play. Ooh. I said that. Spirit hurt me. I'm sorry. Why is this happening? Ah, it's better. I didn't even know. Wait, look, it's better than it was. Bondage, addiction. Why are my cards? Cards doing its own thing. Oh no, these are the last cards. So I'm saying, and it's not that I'm not shuffling, it's just that I believe that you're gonna get whatever card you're meant to get. I keep trying to prove that. Say you were right about everything you did. Even if you're not wrong, this devil card, look, 3:33 a.m. Even if this devil card is still gonna count. It's not that you're doing something wrong. You may not be addicted, depressed, just that, the other. maybe they're wrong. Or maybe, Sag Truth Seeker, I am very, that's the only thing I ever seek is the truth, because I expect others to be. So the devil card will come out regardless, your energy, their energy. However, if even 33%, but let me try. Welcome from the down. I can't do it. Sorry. I do Jamaican. I do a little bit of English, maybe some Spanish. I just, don't tell her I said that. Ha ha, a little joke for y'all. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Love it. Get out. Okay. Anyway, look at that. Temperance. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put it like this. Like I said, devil energy is of what you make it and of what you do with yourself and for yourself. You are jealous. It's saying have patience. It's saying if you want your love, have patience. It's going to be okay. When you learn patience for yourself, understanding and forgive yourself, get out of this, it's not about the good part of you. Everybody sees their good part of you. You know what I'm saying? That's what the devil energy and the temperance came out with the star card. Everybody seems to forget about the good in your star. You're the star. You're the one who needs to be patient with yourself. Yourself. Self. Love yourself. Be patient with yourself. That's what temperance is really all about. Not really about being handle. Like, for instance, he's not going to give you the person that's going to be the love of your life if you can't handle that kind of love yet. He might have to make you up to a couple of people, before you get there. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with your life. Love living so he can watch you do it and make sure you wake up every morning and say, thank you, God, for the day. Look, 5:33. It was 53:33 when I looked at this clock. I have no lies. Look, it's the truth. Don't forget, tarot is 90% God. 5% for the ruler. Why can't I talk? Sagittarius, we do this to each other. 4% spirit and about 6% Michael. The rest of the percent are people who have decided to also support you. Okay? Your main guides and supporters in your life, it's like you can feel them when you're walking. You don't even have to know where you're going, but everything just kind of ends up in your hand like a card slapped in your palm. Like something I'm just saying, just be like, I'm just saying that. No, for real. Look, Priscilla, I'm sorry, I keep pronouncing your name, and please apologize. I just looked at her name and it said 3. You can't it's all about 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. The bottom of the deck. You see the next 3 cards clarifying the 2 of Cups. Can't see the next 3 cards clarifying the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups with the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Swords, girlfriends, boyfriends that you're relying on your own self-reliance. This is what, and the 3 of Cups. When you learn to rely on God, all this, I gotta do too much. That's what I see those as. Those are I gotta do too much. Ace of Cups. Learn to rely on God. Pentacles are abundant. Depends on what your abundance is. If you choose not to go to God and you want to watch terror, this, your money. But if you make the right decisions in your life, rely on God's abundance for you, you're going to get what you want. Put one foot in front of the other. You know, I learned how to read. Man, I should pay this bill already because, you know, I just went up on $50. You know, my light bill is $40, $45. It ain't never that no more. But I can't do dollar signs. So, well, I'm not gonna do dollar signs at 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 4 o'clock yesterday. The reason I've been up is because I have responsibility. But God, Spirit, everybody got in me on here to speak with y'all about this. What do you call it? We're not gonna, let me put it like, people are taught by society what love is. Hey, so what I found out love is, let me start here. Love is something that finds you. It's not something you go looking for. You know, you always hear that story about, oh, I was looking for him and I found him and great, one in a millions. Okay, because that happens for everybody. It all changes for everybody. However, 90% of people who are truly invested in it. You know, I mean, but if you're with that person, go to school, you got to go to school for 4 years. It's hard to get up all them days for 4 years and summer school just to graduate on time. It's hard. What I have to do is say, love and light to you. What I have to say is, the fact that you buy the new nails or the new phone, or you saved up for a month for, you know, you paid your mortgage last month, your hard work paid off. The love for self was the paycheck, whatever you're trying to buy that you just could afford and you didn't even know it was that cheap. Bam. Divinity. I don't really have anything to say. I don't really want to ask for anything today. God, thank you for the day. If you spend at least when you wake up in the morning and you pay homage to God, maybe you won't feel so and behind no matter what it costs you. About it, high priestess. Orangey mug. But maybe you can have oranges and orange juice. Huh? Hey. Get out your own way, not a swords. Golly, that is so freaky. Look what came out again. That is the freakiest thing. Like these three. Look. Two with swords. It's not me. I'm just telling you, spirit is real in me. I don't even know what to say. All I have to say is, look, they also have no problem with letting you out when they're ready. Your mouth run, because gay, you only live once. You know. Look, peace.